Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Trillium Tarot. This is Stephanie, and I'm so glad that you are joining me for this video. I am going to be flipping through the Celtic Tarot. This is one of the decks that I got through my favorite Etsy shop, Divani Shop. And actually, let me post there. The name of the Etsy shop is on the screen. This is a Ukrainian shop. I encourage all of us to support this shop and other Ukrainian artists as much as possible, especially these days. I really like this tarot deck because of the Celtic mythology. There's something about this deck that gets me really deeply. The High Priestess, the Empress. Now, I believe this deck can also be purchased elsewhere in the US or Amazon and so on. Like I said, I prefer to support people rather than corporations, but you do whatever is best for you. There's something about this one with gnomes and elves and the mythology and so on. Maybe I was here in this timeline in a previous life. I don't know. The Devil, the Tower. Interesting Tower card. The Stars, the Moon, Sun, Judgment, and finally, the World. So we'll move that out of the way, and then we'll jump into the individual suits. So we start off with this Ace of Swords. And you can see some of the imagery, for the most part, follows along with what we are familiar with the Rider-Waite-Smith tradition. As far as the basic, I guess, structure or posing of the image or what's being depicted. However, there's something about this deck that is also quite different, which I like. It's one of the whole reasons to buy decks from other sources outside of the US, correct? Queen, and we wrap up the suit with the King of Swords. Now we go into the suit of Wands. So we start off with the Ace. I do like the fact that the minor arcana in this deck, they're fully illustrated. This is not a pip deck. And again, you can see similarities to the Rider-Waite-Smith, the imagery that Pamela Coleman Smith came up with for the deck that we are most familiar with. So now we've gone through Swords and Wands, and we'll start to look at the suit of Cups. Now, you've probably noticed in a couple of these cards that I have found that decks from overseas are not as afraid to show images of the human body. It's not as taboo as it is here in the States, which I think gives this deck more of a sense of realism because not everybody was as uptight as we are, shall we say. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. And this must be the Elven suit. This did not come with a book, by the way, so that's why I'm just kind of speculating out loud as I'm looking at these cards. But once you know the meaning of the cards, the images are almost secondary. I'd say almost. I can't say always. But we wrap up with the King of Pentacles. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel because that would really help me out as I'm building the channel. I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I look forward to the next video.